Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're skipping the stream starting screen and just jumping right on in because we're running a little bit late tonight. I'm making sure everything's operational, but I think we are ready to jump right back on into Visions of Mana. And I'm still trying to train myself to say it the right way, the way they say it's right, at least. Mana, not mana. I will probably die on the hill that it just sounds wrong. But we are going to start again. I'm just getting a couple screens back up because things closed on me. And then we're gonna just roll with it. I've got to post a message here. And close that, and we've got that, and we're live. I like being live for part 3. We just made it to chapter 2, really, after, 6 hours of the game so far, and we've just entered chapter 3. So looking forward to getting more into it, or into it more, depending on how. And something doesn't look quite right. Let's get me back in the center there. Something wasn't quite right. All right, we're fixing things on the fly because that's what we do sometimes when they break. I want to manage the streamage, poppage out, and close it. Okay. I think I'm happy with that. I think I'm happy enough with that. Everything says it's excellent. And we're going to roll with Visions of Mana coming up now. If I can push the button. All right, button is pushed. I just needed to do a couple things that I didn't do. Oh well, we're going to just jump into it because you know what? I've been wanting to play this game all weekend long. Part 3, Thrifty. That's right. We're in part 3. Good to see you again. We did part 1 on Friday, part 2 on Saturday, and so this is part 3. I was hoping to have a morning stream, but that didn't work out because of the schedule with our home inspector. So we'll try and get another one in this week. Saturday might be touch and go. There's a baby shower that I got to help my wife get ready for. So we'll just title update for part 3. Oh, see, I knew things weren't quite right. Thank you. Get over there, man. Come on. Update it. It says part 1. We never even updated it for part 2. Sweet. Thank you for letting me know, by the way. And good to see you, Thrifty. Now we're ready to go. Now we're ready. Okay. All right. Title update. Part 3. I think we're good now. All cylinders should be firing. Part 3 is correct on YouTube. That's good, you know. Hooray, I did something right. Okay. We're about to enter the city.
Welcome to the capital of the deep,
Illystana.
Wow. The city looks like it's floating on water.
This view. I can't even put into words how wonderful it is.
You might be fine with just looking, but I want to get in there.
I did do a little leveling up off stream. Like I just ran around and around and around and around. I found some hefty enemies and leveled up a little bit.
So this is what the world's biggest city looks like.
It may look grand now, but this city wasn't always as bustling as it is today. Its beginnings were quite humble. When the Aqua Orb began supplying the area with water, the people followed. Eventually, those people set off across the ocean and brought back trade and commerce. The people in their city ebb and flow like the water that gave them prosperity. It's always changing. Now that I'm back in Illystana, I'm beginning to realize just how trapped I was in the past. I look forward to taking these first steps into the future with all of you.
Oh, how deep. Capital of the deep.
Welcome to our fair city.
Hey, we met you in Ledgus, right?
Do you know where we can meet up with the Alm of Water?
1,000 apologies, but the Alm of Water has not yet been appointed.
I'm sensing a pattern in our adventures so far.
Don't look at me.
Maybe we just walked fast and got ahead of schedule?
I'm afraid that we, too, would have expected the Alm from Illystana to have been chosen by now. In fact, our water supply has recently slowed to a trickle. If the fairy doesn't name an Alm soon, I fear the capital may fall upon hard times.
However, now that the convoy of Alms has arrived, we can begin preparations for the rites, regardless of the current status of our Alm.
The Alms rites of initiation will be held this evening in the Sanctorium. You've only just arrived in the capital, but hopefully that is not
Sorry, the
too
wife is
sudden for
blending
your
something. You might
convoy.
hear that.
You are free to roam the city at your leisure, but if you wish for some respite, we have prepared rooms for our esteemed guests in the palace.
There are many places within the city that are particularly popular with visitors. For instance, the market has valuable wares sourced from all corners of the world.
Oh, and the view from the fountain square at our city center is a most beautiful sight. It would be worth your time to take a turn in it.
Please,
enjoy
enjoy
your
your
stay.
stay.
Well, we've got the run of the town. Any suggestions, Morley?
The official mentioned the fountain in the square, and that's certainly something you don't want to miss.
I'd like to do a bit of shopping if I can.
You too, Ramco? Well then, let's go our separate ways for now and meet up again later.
Free until
Alright,
the
there we
evening,
go.
huh? So, the market or the fountain square? Morley did mention the square was pretty nice. Let's start there then.
There are so many things to see here in Illystana. The fountain, the market, Sanctorium, the palace. Will I have time to go to it all?
Taking this? Yes!
Whee!
Taking this?
I'm spoiled for choice with all the great items on sale here. How far can I stretch my budget? Alright, where... chests. Things and stuff. Things and stuff. Things and stuff!
This is kind of exciting. This might be useful.
Chocolate. I like a chocolate. Chocolate. Okay, where's the merchant to talk to? Where are all the merchants, man? Enjoy the sights of the capital. Mon capital, mon capital. Whee, whee.
Let me see. Nice!
Fairy acorn. I don't know why I do a Mrs. Doubtfire accent when I hear the
Taking this?
fairy acorn, dear.
Yes.
Lucre.
Let me see. Nice!
Lucre. Alright, da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Find all the
Taking
shiny
this?
things. Nope, no shiny thing there. There's a shiny.
This is kind of exciting. This might be useful.
Alright, here's all them people.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Please peruse what we have.
I don't mind if I do.
Only the best. Thank you for your. Thank you for your patronage.
You're welcome for my patronage. You're very, very welcome. Excellent.
Come again soon.
Thank you. Come again. Where is... He's up there. Up there. Up there. Oh, dead bear. Dead bear. Wait, what's the purple thing? There's a new icon on the map.
Welcome. What will it be?
Much lower defense, but definitely some higher offense. But she's swinging those fans around right now.
Will be all much appreciated.
Excellent. Excellent. I'm still... See that knocker? We don't know what class he gets to use that with yet, though. Probably water. So that's the next one on the list, but... Alright, Dud Bear. Dud Bear.
Babu, ba-doo-doo, da baba-doo-bum.
Ba-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-ba-ba. Alright, there you go. He didn't have any more special elixirs for me. Oh, well.
The palace is impressive.
Speaking of, I think I have a handful to use. Look at all these things. Vitality. Stamina.
Not that I have many others to compare it to. Can't get too carried away, or I'll get lost in the sea of people, though.
Lost in a sea of faces. Where is the chest?
Let me see. Nice.
Yeah.
Yes. Got some syrup. Taking this.
A very French feel to the city. No? Oui.
Yes. Got some syrup. Let me see. Nice.
The fountain.
My apologies.
I don't think that's a man.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get in your way. Are you okay? Oh no.
Primers.
Did you hurt yourself when you
Hello
tripped?
there.
Looks like a sprained ankle. It'd be best if you rested for a bit. I'll stay with our new friend until they can walk. Feel free to explore Illystana without me. This is your chance to see the capital. Alms are even allowed to enter the palace. Don't hold back on my account.
All access pass for the Alm.
Hope that guy at the fountain wasn't hurt too badly. At least Morley's going to stay with him just in case. Time to check out the palace. Who knows when I'll get another chance after all.
That's not your... That's not a man. That's all...
Let's rest
That's
up.
not your mother is a man. That's a lie. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Yes. Taking this?
All right, where's the bunny-eared fellow? What we got here? There's gonna be something really interesting inside? Well, how can I refuse? But I can't. Aww.
Oh.
Nicolo's Emporium, but it seems the owner stepped out for a bit. Sad. So sad. Dun, 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 dun.
Taking this? This is kind of exciting. Is this?
I've been wearing a hat for too long today. Do 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 do. Do do do.
This is kind of exciting. This might be useful.
Money, 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 money. Money.
Got some syrup. Let me see. Is this?
A curious cookie. We go high in here. Huh?
Yes.
Interesting little ruin. And some grizzly syrups.
Got some syrup.
Oh, I can't jump over the edge. Sad. But I wanna.
Yes. Taking this?
Bum, 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 bum. Ba, ba, da, ba, da, da. Up to the palace we go.
Commoners are not permitted to enter the palace. Now be on your way.
But I'm the Soul Guard. I thought honored guests were allowed in the palace.
Oh, we did not realize you were part of the convoy. Apologies for not receiving you properly, Soul Guard.
Anybody could just walk
However,
up and
we
say they're
can't
the
let
Soul
anyone
Guard.
but the Alms pass. All parties other than the Alms themselves must have separate accommodations.
We have reserved a room for the Soul Guard at the inn located in the market. I'm sure you may rest easy there when you need to retire.
Oh,
What a load of
well,
crap!
thanks
We don't
anyway.
get in the palace.
It's urgent. Queen Palomina has slipped out of her room unattended again.
Hey, can't you see her in the presence of the Soul Guard?
Sorry for the intrusion, sir.
Wait, so the queen just took off?
Her Majesty's been sneaking out a lot lately. It's one thing when Master Passar isn't around to interfere, but we cannot keep this up.
We promised to have her back safe and sound, and in time for the ceremony tonight.
You know, sir, you may not be allowed inside the palace, but you can still go to the market.
There are wares from all over the world available in our stores. It could be worth a look. Find some souvenirs, maybe.
Souvenirs, huh? Come to think of it, Master Fugo liked to bring back trinkets from his pilgrimages. Hina's in the market now, too. It's not a bad idea. Thanks for the heads up. Souvenirs. Souvenirs.
Souvenir?
Wait, what am I thinking? Now's
Jacques
not the time for
Souvenir?
shopping. I've got soul guard duties.
We almost missed a chest over here. Do, 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 do.
Grizzly! Yes! Let me see. A rare item!
Ooh, joy and rapture.
Grizzly!
All right, let us go. Why so glum, chum? Rumors are typically nothing but tales spun of hearsay or wishful thinking. But examine them closely and you might find a thread of authenticity.
Yes!
Da, da, da.
Grizzly!
All right, let's go meet up with Hina.
Let's plan our next move. Master Fugo used to bring back things like books from his travels. Hina would read them over and over until the cover fell off. Those were the days.
Oh, Val!
Find something you want?
No, nothing I can't live without. An Alm doesn't really need material possessions, after all.
Considering
Maybe
we're
not, but
walking
I
into the
still-
volcano, basically.
How was the palace? You just came from there, right?
Oh, well, I tried. The guards wouldn't let me in, though. They said only alms are allowed.
Oh, that's too bad.
I did get to see the fountain, though. That was impressive. Let's stop by on our way to the Sanctorium.
Thank you for your
Glitch. Thank you for following.
I think I'm fine for now.
Pardon my impertinence, but are you Queen Palomina?
What? No, I'm not.
No disrespect, but your disguise is fooling no one.
You... I concede that you are correct. I am indeed Palomina.
I'm Morley, a swordsman by trade. Niccolo, a merchant here in Illystana, took care of me since I was young. You must have a reason to be traveling through the city incognito. May I ask what was so pressing?
Oh, but,
I understand you don't want to burden a stranger with personal affairs, but it is no burden. I am the Alm of the Moon.
Just got done with this game.
you are?
You can trust your
Can't hook
secrets
up your
with me.
PC to your TV and
I'm
hope it's
fated to
good
end
quality.
my journey at the Mana Tree. Who would I tell? The goddess?
Well, did
If
you
you are
enjoy it
indeed
at
an
least?
Alm,
Please, no spoilers.
Perhaps I can trust you with this. Several days ago, the ferry visited the capital, and I was asked to accompany the convoy as the newly appointed Alm of Water.
Oh, this must be a first for the royal family. How come no one has heard about this? Everyone thinks
Fantastic.
the Alm
Good.
hasn't
I'm
been
glad you enjoyed
chosen
it.
yet.
I've been enjoying it so far.
It is because I have purposefully concealed this information. If I were to abdicate in order to fulfill the duties of the Alms, the governance of Illystana would fall to my younger brother Ian and Passar.
I see. Even I have heard the rumors of Passar's attempts to steal the throne.
Passar is precisely the reason I left the palace to seek guidance from Niccolo. I was, in fact, en route to his residence when we ran into each other.
You know my father?
Father? Yes, of course. Niccolo is my friend and faithful advisor. As a merchant, he is much traveled, with a vast network of connections. I have sought his counsel many times. Illystana may seem like a rich, well-regulated city, but it was not always so robust. The rulers of the past have been fickle in their governance, at times compassionate, at times cruel to their people. It had always been my intention to leave behind a sturdy civic foundation so that my successor might flourish in his role as ruler. Tell me, what would you expect from a monarch?
You're asking me? I'm an Alm. I have been chosen to offer up my soul. I don't think it matters what I want.
I hope I did not offend you for asking a curious question. My ankle feels much better now. Thank you for your time and tolerance. You have been a great help.
What will the future bring after we're gone?
Who knows?
Are we stocked up and ready to leave for the Mana Tree after the rites of initiation? We shouldn't waste time.
You're right. You know, we're already at the halfway point in our journey. I think it's about time to get back for the ceremony.
Can we go to the pier before
How
we
long
make
did
our
it
way
take you to
the
beat it, Glitch?
sanctorium?
Sounds like a plan. You go
Game
on
hours.
ahead. I'll catch up with you.
$35 hours? Wow.
I'll take this pendant,
okay.
please.
Thank you for your patronage. Is this a present for your little lady friend? Maybe an engagement present? Am I onto something?
You couldn't
come
be
now.
even further.
That's none of your business, you
She's
meddler.
going to die!
It's not our place, but if you two were thinking about your future, we wish you both the best of happiness.
I hope she likes it.
You were on 71, it was still rough? Wow. That's intimidating.
probably at the
We are
pier.
playing out on hard mode,
Better
and
get
we
a move
haven't
on.
found it too hard. I did some power leveling since we played last on Saturday. Like I spent a lot of hours just farming like crazy. But I got a decent level boost. So hopefully we'll be good enough.
Hey there.
I was just starting to wonder if I needed to call a search party.
Picturesque.
It's lovely.
Won't find it rough till the end game.
I love sunrises, but there's something about a sunset at the end of the day.
I don't know. Sunsets feel a little like saying goodbye.
Hina, I got you this.
Oh, this is the pendant
It's a present.
You bought this for me, Val?
I wanted to get you something, considering all we've been through.
It's beautiful. I love it. Thank you.
Oh,
Oh.
good.
The sun might disappear at the end of the day, but as long as there's a tomorrow, it'll always come back over the horizon. I guess I do like that part of sunsets. We should make our way to the sanctorium. An Alm can't be late for the rites of initiation.
It depends on how familiar you are with ARPGs. If you're new to the genre, well, I
wanted to say thank you again, Val.
I'm decently
I love the
familiar.
pendant.
The smile on your face was worth every lucre.
I'm a
just
big
wanted to be the
RPG
cause of
fan,
this all.
but I
You
haven't played a
deserve
lot
to
of
be
modern
happy
ones
all
lately.
the time, and I can't stand it when you're sad. So if there's ever something I can do to make
Oh,
you smile,
Glitch, thank you so much for that sub. Far too kind.
Makes me happy to hear you feel that way.
Greatly appreciate that support, my friend. Yeah, I'm a big fan of JRPGs. You know, if you couldn't tell from all of my emotes and things. Super Nintendo era is really where I live for those things. Oh, come on, you dweeb. Get up there.
Taking this?
All that for, hey, well, okay, gold clovers we'll take for sure. Okay.
Time flies when you're having fun, it seems.
I wondered how I was going to fill the day before. Now it's already
Some of this
over.
is just...
I wish the way back to the sanctuary
The art
would
style
take
still
longer,
hits. Like,
so we could stay like this.
Huh? Did you say something, Hina?
No, nothing. Shall we head to the sanctorium?
the art style, I'm digging it. The only complaint I've had is how feminine they made Val, but that's it. That's it.
Let's plan our next move.
Yeah, reason you stuck with the first armor? Yeah, same.
I see you've all made it. Her Majesty Queen Palamina will forthwith bestow upon the appointed alms the rites of initiation. Alm of Fire, Hina. Alm of Wind, Karina. Alm of the Moon, Morley. Please enter the Sanctorium. Soul Guard, you and your pet may also enter the Sanctorium. Come.
Would you look at that? The Alm of Water never did show.
Hope we won't have to wait too long.
Morley is a decent character for sure, yeah. I like Karina, she's sassy. He sounds devious. This guy, Passar.
Alms of the land. Once every 4 years, you gather here to begin your
4
journey.
years, wow.
Hold on. That's the guy that ran into us at the fountain.
You're right.
With the untimely disappearances of the Alm of Earth
Karina
and
made
the
you so
Alm
mad
of
how
the
she acted
Moon,
about things.
Our
That's fair.
world
That's
has been
fair.
teetering on the edge of oblivion. Yet tonight, the Alm of the Moon stands before us in the Sanctorium once more. Morley, the Moon's chosen. We are most heartened to hear that time has been restored to the parish of Eoren. Please, continue on your mission to protect the future.
Yes, Your Majesty.
We will now commence the sacred rites of initiation. By the powers vested in us, the Queen of Illystana blesses you with the pure waters of Prita. May it protect you on your alms journey. Hina, accept your duty as alm and receive the blessings of Salamando. Karina, accept your duty as alm and receive the blessings of Sylphid. Morley, accept your duty as alm and receive the blessings of Luna.
With the Alm of Earth gone, that leaves a total of 4 alms remaining. The Alm of Wood can be found along your path to the Tree of Mana. You will be expected to meet them at Elusia Isle, as is the custom. While the Alms of Light and Darkness have yet to be named, they should be arriving in the capital in due time. However, the remaining Alm is already here, in this very room.
How long have I been playing?
You mean the Alm of Water?
Just since Friday.
But they haven't been named yet.
This is our 3rd day playing.
Alm of Water is you, Your Majesty.
I don't know how many hours I've
How
put in.
could you
but-
possibly know? Master Passar is correct. I have indeed been named the Alm of Water.
Wow! A queen and an alm. What are the odds?
Just played a lot through the weekend. Yeah, I'm
You
trying
could've
to
let us know,
only
you
stream
know.
it. That's my thing, is I'm only streaming
I
it.
did not hide this fact out of malice.
Aside from my power
Pray
level.
forgive the pretense.
Then do get on with the rites, if you don't mind.
I, Palomina, accept my duty as Alm and receive the blessings of Undine.
Your Majesty, O gracious Alm of Water, please faithfully see your duty through to its end. The world is depending on you.
Little rat. That's hard to do. Such a good game. Yes, yeah, it is. It is very hard to do. Like, all I wanted to do was play all weekend.
Soulguard Vow.
So I got a game that I wasn't really interested in, and just
I am
using it to
counting
fill
on
the
your
time.
protection on our journey to the Tree of Mana, such as it is.
I won't let you down.
My fellow Alms, I am in your hands.
Your Majesty, if I may, are you prepared to leave for the Mana Tree with us?
Now that my role as the Alm of Water has been revealed, I imagine it will not take long for the news to spread through the capital.
Passar seems poised to rush in as soon as your seat is vacant.
If only I had the time to talk with Niccolo first. I could have been assured of one ally at least, but I was unable to locate him.
You make it sound like Passar's a criminal mastermind.
This isn't a matter of just one bad actor. Illystana has a complicated history.
Elemental
If
plots?
he's a
I've done a
crook,
little
just
bit.
Throw him out of town. Doesn't sound so complicated to me.
In a city this big, everyone has connections. Passar has his own allies and flunkies, political ties to other officials, and influential citizens.
In the past, the wealthy preyed on the poor to fatten their purses. Passar benefited greatly
Sorry, I'm taking
from
in
that
the
old
scene.
system.
I read a book on the historical stratification of Illystana's hierarchy. It said the rich got richer on the backs of poor citizens working just to make ends meet.
My
Mainly
father,
the story
king,
and the
had only
music.
just
The
begun to
music has been
reform
my
that
favorite thing so far.
inextricably integrated inequality.
The story's been
But
very
the newer
good.
system
Very
is
good.
shaky at best.
The voice acting's on par.
As
Like,
I took on my father's
I'm
mantle,
feeling
so
well
my
immersed.
brother will succeed me.
So,
However, he is quite young. Passar may take
gameplay wise,
advantage of
it's
this and
kind
sway
of
others
basic
to his
so far.
cause. If I could be
Has a lot of
assured that
variety
there
with
were
the classes
checks
and
on
things.
Passar's power in place, I would leave for the Mana Tree this instant.
Palomina! There you are, Palomina!
Ian, you should not be out at this hour. Go home and rest.
Rest? How can I be expected to rest? Come, we should talk privately in your chambers.
May I prevail upon you to be present for this discussion?
Did he say to go to the Queen's chambers? Is that okay? I mean, are we allowed in?
I find the present predicament supersedes any worries of privacy on my part. Case in point, I did indeed extend the invitation. Come, I will show you to my suite.
Let's rest up.
I'm an oversaver, too. Yeah, how the game is made, all of the background things, like, I'm loving all of that.
It makes me so mad.
Combat could be a little bit more fleshed out, but I haven't experimented a lot with the classes. I like Val's main class, like his Soulguard class. Like, I like that.
You shouldn't have to apologize
I like
for anything, Your Majesty.
the
That is
moon
kind of
time
you to
altering
say.
stuff.
Thank you.
We're just getting into the beginning of it. Yeah. We can get in. We have permission. Need to put more clothes on this
Allow
queen,
me
man.
to formally introduce you. This is Ian, my younger brother.
Brother? Then that must mean he's the crown prince.
Yes, apologies, but there's no time for pleasantries.
He looks a
I
little
just received a
plasticky.
report that Niccolo has been arrested.
What?
Niccolo? Wasn't that the name of your guardian, Morley?
Whoa! What's going on here?
He has been charged with obstructing the flow of water throughout the capital. It must be a mistake.
What about proof?
If Passar is behind
Wish you
this,
would have
he
played
can
on a monitor.
fabricate some. He used the ceremony to distract us.
Fiance wanted to see it on the
Why
TV. That's
frame
nice.
Niccolo?
Change
As a
your mind so
renowned
much on
merchant,
classes later guaranteed.
Niccolo
Okay,
has his
good.
paws in many pies. He has even thwarted
And good
several
luck,
of
she doesn't like
Passar's
to wear
malicious
anything.
motions using his influential ties. If Niccolo is jailed while I journey to fulfill my duties as the Alm, no one will be able to aid Ian with his new role as ruler.
You sound like you've already given up.
Oh,
Mulina, or whatever their names were.
Madeline?
Madeline.
How did you get in here?
I've accompanied Niccolo on many a foray into the palace. The guards know not to bother me.
Do you have a plan?
But of course! All you have to do is find out what's really causing the water issues before Passar can produce his proof. Father sent us to sniff out clues, but before we could report back, he was captured. So I'll tell Mew what we would have told him. Our noses took us to the Luca ruins.
I see. The Luca ruins were known as the Water Ruins. Perhaps the capital's water problems were not due to a mana-deficient disaster after all.
Is it time to call up the guards, Doom, you think?
No, I would like to see for myself before involving any additional aid. We must keep the search small to avoid our adversaries noticing our advance. I will summon the guards later, should the need arise.
Allow me to accompany you. Your
So I don't
Majesty.
stream very often,
want to
Glitch.
find my
Monday
father.
nights are
Me
my
too.
main night, and it's
I'm
like
the
from
Soul
8
Guard.
Pacific
it's my
to
job
about
make sure
10.
you're all kept safe.
And then I've
I am
recently
heartened to
started
have
adding
such able
Saturdays
associates.
around 11
Let us
o'clock,
find what secrets
just
lie
whenever
in
the wife
ruins
goes to the gym.
and rescue our
And then I play
stray
for
friend.
three and a half
settled.
hours, however
We'll leave
long
at
she's
first
gone.
light.
I'm gonna maybe add an extra one if I can, but this week might be a little dicey. Just got some activities going on we got to do, so. But yeah, it's a small schedule, so it's gonna be a long week. Trying not to play this. That's why I have that other game, to just fill the void. The epitome of erudition and grace. Palomina is proficient with a plethora of powerful magic attacks. She can strike enemies from long range and contributes greatly to the team's overall damage. However, she is partially vulnerable to enemy attacks, or particularly vulnerable to enemy attacks, and can easily succumb if targeted. All right. She can deal damage, but she gets whacked out easy. All right, fair enough.
We gotta figure out what's causing these water problems. And fast. Let's head to the
It's
Luca
almost
ruins
midnight for
right
you.
away.
Ah, yes, East Coast. Well, the beauty of it is we're also streaming in 4K on YouTube. So if you miss a stream and you feel like rewatching what you've already played, you're welcome to do so over on the YouTube channel in crystal clear 4K quality, or at least as 4K as Twitch will let it be, or YouTube will let it be. I want the world map. No, what am I trying to do? Oh, that's right. I can only fast travel in the same... Oh, and there's side quests. Squirrel! Oh. Ledgis Bay, and I realized I didn't have my house key on me. You want me to go find your house key? Alright, well, let's collect all these quests. We're probably not going to do them all tonight. I really want to get some story progression done. Considering it's already almost 9. Started a little late tonight. My wife and I spontaneously went out for dinner for our anniversary. So we weren't planning on doing that tonight, but we had a home inspection today that took longer, and so dinner plans got adjusted. So we're like, you know what, let's just do it tonight. So we went out.
Hey there.
Yeah, do you know what Mom told me just now? She said that there's a big group of monsters blocking the road at Preta Ridge. Causing all sort of trouble. All right. Kill the monsters. All right, we can do that. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. You said you are engaged. Do you have a date set? You don't have to share that information. I've been married for 21 years as of yesterday. I'm old. November 1st of next year. Place you looked at was completely booked. Ah, gotcha. Hate it when that happens. Got a minute? Could I ask you to relay a message to the lighthouse attendant at Preta Ridge? Sure. We can deliver your little message. All right. Now. Dun. And it was expensive. She dove into the wallet for the deposit. Well,
the
you know.
Luca ruins are past Preta Ridge. Not to be confused with the ruins on the plateau. You gotta go farther than that.
Oh, Madeline, do not forget to give them the vessel.
Ooh, we got a new vessel.
Oh, silly me.
This is an elemental vessel. We call it the Undine Flask. You can use it to protect yourself from the monsters in the ruins.
Oh, how fortunate. I have not seen that flask in far too long. Where did you locate it?
Passar had been borrowing it, but I had a chance to snoop after he left his abode, so I took it. The chance and the flask.
Yet another topic I wish to have words with Passar about. Ian, do you swear to look after the kingdom while I am gone?
On my honor.
You got something to say about the Undine Flask? You want me to say it after you try it on? Okay, all right. Let's see what we got. Strength of water elemental Undine courses through the Undine Flask. It is capable of commanding bodies of water to manipulate their flows and currents. Okay, makes sense. Press R2 during combat to aim it at an enemy and just... Okay, so we're talking Mario Sunshine. Okay. Enemies hit the stream will be blown away by the current and trapped in a bubble. Attacking enemies in a bubble? That sounds a little OP, if you ask me. All right. Let's see. Gear. No joke, she doesn't put any clothes on. What the crap, man?
I can aid my allies with this new strength. I again wish to offer my...
Oh yeah, put it on everyone else. Yeah, I should do that. I forgot you only do that once and it works out well. All right. Yes. I just forgot. 95 more pages and you'll be finished with Aragon. Oh, book 1 of 4. I only ever saw the movie. Never been a big reader. Ooh, Legend of Dragoon. Almost. Inheritance Cycle was goated. Yeah, the movie was bad. Absolutely, it was bad. Yeah, the Inheritance Cycle was goated.
My new power?
Unlimited power. Samurai. That's cool. I might leave her in that one. I'll have to go get us. Been challenging yourself to read more. Good for you. As a younger person, when it came out, you liked it, but reading the book right now, you can tell the movie was no bueno. Yeah. I might assign water to Karina. I just like the costume. I wish you could assign the armors like you can for Val. But Actually, that's kind of sick on him, too. So look at Val's attack boost when you put it on and don't look back. Trust. Yeah. Okay, okay.
I'm eager to try out my new skills.
Let's see if any of these are better suited. Just to cover her up, for crying out loud. That's a little better. That's at least a little more covering. Like, from the waist down a little bit.
Is this
but
proof of my new power?
goodness. You're royalty! Come on! Show some decency! I mean, more of the midriff is covered in this, I guess.
I can aid my allies with this new
All right, you want me to look at his attack? Oh, let's make sure I give them. All right, moves. Oh yeah, I gotta go to the elemental plot. See, it's been 2 days since I played. I've forgotten everything. Oh, just the stat boost? Woo! That's some pricey stat boosts. 5% chance of freezing an enemy. Okay, okay, okay. Channels inner fighting spirit to deal non-elemental damage. Lowers enemy defense and magic defense by 10% when a special attack connects. Interesting. What's my regular attack at? At this level? 89.
Happy to help. No one wants that.
Oh, put the vessel on. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. 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 I see what you're saying now. Holy Moses! All right. You ain't kidding. Okay. Well, now I need to go back and get some weapons.
I won't let that go unaccounted for.
Once we know what's...
So that means, like, Morley's is pretty pathetic then, yeah? Like, his is... He's 98, so I guess it's all right, but... Want to make sure I have all the right weapons now for these forms. See, the one thing I don't like about these forms, like he's using big, slow weapons. That's why. Welcome. It's the big weapon.
What will it be? Will that be all? Much appreciated.
That's why.
Will that be all? Much appreciated.
Undine's super fast as long as you do combo dodge, combo dodge. Oh, okay.
Will that be all? Much appreciated.
Oh, it's aesthetic. Interesting.
Thank you for coming.
War boots. Okay. Yeah, no. We're gonna just keep his base appearance. You're a long way off of what Morley needs to be. But if you have questions, oh yeah, no, I'm fine with learning as I go. I appreciate the insight, though. You've been helpful. You have been helpful. I know we've got more vessels to find. That's for sure. More vessels to find. Okay, we've got. Ring-a-ding-a-dingy.
And off we go! This feels great! See you later!
We'll meet again. Let's just get this over with.
Easy!
One more.
My aim.
Next, the elements are with you. Don't let it get away.
Yeah, the mounts don't really go very fast.
Just one more. Keep them coming.
You're mine!
Consider yourself lucky I didn't go all out.
Okay, so that's done. We've got another one that direction. Are they really the same speed? Surely they're faster.
Let's go! This feels great!
It's a little faster. It's a little faster. You're level 15. Yeah, I power leveled, I'm telling you. Oh, that's just to get to the other place. That's right. Okay. Like, I'm just trying to gauge based on the scenery. It's it's not much. It's definitely not much, that's for sure. And maybe it's just my perception. All right, let's find this dude's house key. One of the other negatives I have is that everything is on the minimap. Like, you don't have to hunt for, like, anything. That's because of cactus? If you would have never found that first cactus, you wouldn't have that? Oh. You find cactus, you get stuff. Ah.
Oh.
Interesting. You found the key. Yay. Okay. Any other... Well, I haven't gone looking for... the only cactus I found was the frozen cactus. I just mean every chest is listed, like... I just... Yeah, I don't know. I also wish they would remove the navigation from your main screen, like... I don't want to see where my objectives are unless I ask for it, you know? That's just me. That's just me. Okay. Fast travel. Do I have a donate? I do, actually. It's the Magus in my About page. Nope, down there. That's where we're going to go. If that's what you're referring to. Don't feel like you need to do such a thing. Speaking of the cactus.
And off we go!
Now, whether the alert actually comes through, I'm not sure. It should. Those are way high up. Ah, Sylphid. Or no, Undine. Undine. We go floaty, floaty. Ah! That didn't work. How do I float up? Come on. Go up. Go up. Higher. Higher. Woohoo! Cool. That's nifty. Oh, didn't let you donate through that? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't even know anymore. I've changed names recently, so that's probably why. You don't have to worry about that, though. You don't have to do that. See if I can't find the page, just in case, but I'll have to fix that link, apparently. At least I know it's broken. Good to know. Good to know. Customization. Oops. No! No! I keep breaking things. I might need to link a new account to it. I don't even know. Tells you how often I get donations, eh? This is the only link that I know of that should be working. I can open everything up. That's what should go, but if it doesn't let you, then it's broken. That's all I can say. But I appreciate the thought. It's the thought that counts, Glitchy. Honestly. Glitch. Check one more thing. Oh, the Discord. Haha. Megas was the Discord. My bad. In the About section, there is a donate to the Teenager Grocery Relief Fund. That's the link. My bad. My Megas is my Discord. See, I don't even know anymore. You could join the Discord. All right. Back to the game.
Taking this. I can handle this alone. Take this! Come at me! Just what I needed. This was our victory.
All right, where's that flag? It's down this way. I totally went the wrong direction. I got distracted by the Undine little bubbly floaty thing.
It's useless to run.
Come at me! Just what I need.
Don't let it get away.
Okay.
Whoa.
Easy.
Don't let victory go to your head.
Don't tell me what to do, Morley. Oh, yeah, we got these things to do now. Give me those elemental points, please.
Brimming with power.
Brimming with power. Oh, yeah, we got to get the lighthouse. That's what it
Teach
is.
them a lesson.
Ooh.
Keep them coming.
Easy.
Don't reel it away.
They were nothing but hot air. Resonate. Got some syrup.
Ah, don't worry about it. Like I said, I would the thought that counts. How do I go higher? Okay. Does it just automatically go higher?
Grizzly!
Okay, I see the water drains. And then I may not be able to get all the way. Okay, it just... Okay, I'm figuring it out now. We're getting there. All my friends can get there without any issue. Just teleportation magic. So, I used to be known by another name. I used to be known as the Reformed Jedi. So I used to have a larger Discord and all those things. And then I retired that moniker. I kept the Twitch main hub for the followers and things like that. But I got rid of my Twitter. I got rid of my Discord. I changed the YouTube and the Twitch. So I used to be known as the Reformed Jedi. You may have heard of me. You may not have. I wasn't that big. I wasn't. I lived in small circles. Always. But... I got tired of Star Wars. Star Wars makes me sad now, so I changed the name. I didn't want to be associated with it anymore. Stomach medicine. All right. Okay. Now we can move on.
Where to next?
Nature boy, Rick. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well.
Plan our next move.
Smaller circles makes truer friends. Actually, that's the only reason I stream, is because I enjoy hanging out with people. Like, that's really it. Honestly, that's the only reason I do this is, A, it gives me the time to play video games, and B, I get to meet new people. I like meeting new people.
Long ago,
as an
the
introvert, that's weird.
were a
I'm an
place of
intro
worship.
extrovert.
I mentioned before how some refer to the place
You telling
as
me
the
you didn't like
water
Star Wars
ruins, did
Acolyte?
I not? Our ancestors
No.
built it for those who
I didn't
wished
make it
to
through the
pay
first
homage
episode.
to the spirits. Now, however, there are hardly any who venture out in this vicinity.
You'd think that lots of people would want to come see such a beautiful place.
Do you like historical sites and ruins, Karina? I have studied the topic extensively myself.
I'm not so much interested in ruins as I am in seeing everything I can. If I'm on the Alms pilgrimage, might as well make the most of it. Still,
Nature
it
Boy,
is pretty.
it's pretty great.
I had no idea there were places
Story's
like this to
great.
explore.
The animation and art style is fantastic. The music is gorgeous. I'm playing on hard mode. Hasn't been super hard yet, but I also just power leveled, so now it's even easier.
I can see why people thought this was a good spot to pray
But
to the
I recommend it.
spirits,
I recommend it if you like JRPGs. Like, this is a good place. It's a safe space. You've seen Star Wars the first 6, and then all that stuff that released after is not real. That's right, exactly. I will allow for Rogue One. Okay, so the combat, it's not amazing. It's good, but not amazing. But I'm still early on. So Glitch here, who's in chat, he's finished the game. He says it really ramps up the more classes you get. So I'm looking forward to that. But right now it's not overwhelming. It's not too dull. I've died a handful of times, so like it can be challenging. So yeah, I mean, we'll hopefully get into a fight here, and you can kind of see. But you know, to be fair, I am like 10 levels above what we should be in this area, because I spent hours doing that because I only streamed the story, so I needed something to do.
I can handle this alone.
So, you can filter through your moves, your items. You can switch between characters and their moves. You can switch between the characters themselves. So if you wanted to fight as one of your team members, you can do so. We only just got our 4th party member, and I'm gonna have to switch out one of my other folks for them, it looks like, but.
I'm only just getting started. Not so fast. Unseen flask.
Go, Ramco!
Nice job, everyone.
You recommend shortcut? You never use the ring? I do when I forget about the shortcuts. Yes, you can shortcut your moves. And depending on which character, each shortcut's different. So as you can tell, I don't really switch between characters that often. Okay, how do I... Speaking of... Okay, there we go. I can't kick Val. Okay. Oh, I can kick Val from the party. You can kick the main character from the party? Who would do such a thing?
I will take over. I got this.
Buoyant bubbles. Enter a bubble and it will carry you gently through the air. However, bubbles are delicate things and will burst after a while. Yeah. Which we've discovered. Okay, let's see.
You're mine. Finish this fast.
Go! Oh. Okay. That was insane. That was cool. If you do use Undyne on Val, you recommend heavy attack, dodge, heavy attack, dodge. Okay.
You're mine.
Okay.
Come forth.
Come forth.
Why? Inside a bubble?
I do not believe you can be in the bubble indefinitely. Be careful.
Grizzly.
That's actually kind of a fun little
May I
mechanic.
inquire as to the name of your curious companion?
She's called Ramco, and she's my best friend. She even wanted to come with me on the
Glitch, who's in
after I
chat.
was named the Alm of Wind.
How honorable. It is lovely to make your acquaintance, Ramco.
No, I'll take recommendations and try things out. I make no guarantees that I'll use them forever.
Time to shine. Thanks for the pick-me-up.
He said he spent about 35 hours in it.
This is kind of exciting. A rare item.
Ooh, the Ultra Flog. Untamed a weapon for Palmina. But not for this. Okay, hold on. Let's look at the stats here. So she's at 63. I might go back and switch Val. I just want to see what that would do. No. Oh, that's not even the one for her either. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I'm doing hard mode. That's for sure. Let's see. So she can't use the whip under this one, so I wonder which vessel gives her the whip. Is it the moon? No, she was the moon. Let's try the wind. No, that's the war boots. So we must not have the vessel for her for that yet. Yeah, she's just using boots for those. Interesting. Unless no. Okay, let's try this then. Okay, that's the whip. If she doesn't have anything, that's the way it is. Okay, fine. Be that way. Now I understand it a little better. If it helps, you didn't use her. Fair. That's fair. The Ultra Flog. Interesting. It looks like a cat bell kind of a thing. All right, yeah, I probably won't use her either. I'm trying things out. That's all. Just to see how she does. How many hours am I into this playthrough? I am. Good question. I don't know offhand. I'd have to find a save point, I think, to know. This is part 3. We've streamed for a few hours on Friday, a little bit on Saturday, and then tonight. So I'm just into chapter 2. How many chapters are there, Glitch? Since you're here, you would know. Ten chapters. Okay. We've got a ways yet to go. Yeah, still fairly early.
Great. A dead end.
There's something weird about this water bubble. Weirder than the obvious, I mean.
Perhaps the problems with the water supply pertain to this puzzle.
What now?
The device could yet be a deceptive decoy.
You're not wrong. Let's keep an eye out on the way. Stay sharp.
Black mages!
That's quite a lot of monsters. Heads up!
Man. Well, let's get this done.
Make use of the water's power. We can overcome it. Do not drop it.
The elevator gauntlet. This elevator will not stop until you defeat every wave of Inca. Ooh.
Reinforcements. Get ready.
Get behind me.
Okay, but you better get through this.
Useless turret.
Just what I need. Easy.
Oof.
Easy.
One-shotting. Ah, power leveling.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Moving. Keep them covered.
Oh, that charge attack.
I'll carry on from here. Take this!
My thanks.
That's the last.
More! All right.
And the water.
The dodge puts your cooldown on attacks to nothing, which is awesome.
Time to call on the elemental spirit. Got it.
Ugh. Remind me to take
Makes
the
easy
stairs
mode and
next
hard
time.
mode.
Strange that such
Good
a
to know.
surge of opponents might occur in this space.
That's one way to keep a secret. Make sure no one can reach your lair without defeating a horde of monsters.
Morley's right. There's something up ahead that no one wants us to find. Let's go.
More monsters may have been alerted to our maneuvers after that melee.
We were quiet enough to go unnoticed. Probably.
If you ever played any of the Dark Souls games, it moves
now,
over, and then
just
if
be
it's
careful.
small. Oh, okay.
Take this! Take this!
Okay, I see what you mean. That delay. I see it now.
Come forth!
Still don't have enough.
Good job, me.
Oh, you gotta do it in order. I forgot about that.
Day by day.
She's got a ton of points, though. Because they don't have the extra plots yet. That's why.
I'm on the right track. My horizons have broadened.
May this cultivate our connection. My bond with the spirit's virgins. May this cultivate our connection.
Ah, the Elden Ring DLC.
Thanks for the pick-me-up.
I played that. I need more story out of that game. I beat it. I need more story. Shadows of the Earth Tree, yes.
This is kind of excited. Is this?
Darksaber grants use of Darksaber when equipped.
Taking this?
Taking that, taking this, and a little bit of that.
Let's rest up.
And a little healing, and a little saving. You just waited for the tie for the lore.
Master, Her Majesty Queen Palomina is here with the alms. What? How? Why?
You put elemental points into one class per character.
Turned out to be the source of the water's stagnation. Was this dastardly deed your doing?
A lot of elemental point farming.
You should be
That's
on
fair.
your way to the Mana Tree and out of my fur by now.
You put the citizens of Illystana in danger in order to frame Niccolo. Why?
Simple. He stood in the way of my ambitions. I would make a much better king than that sniveling brat. This small bit of suffering on the part of the people is necessary to achieve my ultimate goal.
You would sacrifice the well-being of the many for the benefit of the few. Gone are the days when Illystana's wealthy could impose their will over the common
Worst
good.
character. Bizarre worst
Those
character in
with the
existence.
means should have the right to lay down the law to those who lack it. That system propelled the capital into the prosperity it sees to this day. Perhaps your appointment as Alm is the goddess, making her will known. After all, you must give up your position and leave the capital. She is telling you that you, Queen Palomina, are no longer needed in Illystana.
There's no higher honor than being chosen as an alm. You're just trying to make excuses for your underhanded plot.
An honor? An honor to throw your life away for a rotten world of filth? You may keep that honor, sir. No matter. Now that you have discovered my plan, you must be disposed of. Just think, a world that has lost all of its alms. What an interesting place that would be.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are you three gonna do? What are you actually gonna sick on us? Don't be a T-Rex. That would just be a step too far. Ooh.
To think that Passar would unleash such an uncontrollable opponent.
Now's the time to act, not think, Palomina.
As the official Soul Guard, I'll protect you all. Take this. Take this!
Oh. Down. Aim your assault at the arms.
That's it! Now don't stop attacking!
That went well.
Take this! Take this!
He's gonna do something. I don't know what, but he's gonna do something.
You're mine! Just what I need!
Uh-oh.
Here I go!
No, that won't work.
Got it! Feel it!
Whoa!
The spirits will answer our call.
You're mine!
Come around.
Take this! You're mine! Take this!
Yeah, the area attack. The camera, the battle camera is one of my least favorite things, I will say. I don't like all of the, like if you lock on, it just, the angles are not great. I think I have to fix that. There might be a way to fix that. I don't know. All right, let's see. What do we got here? summoning.
Take this!
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
Take this!
We cannot waste any more words on this monster. It must be felled. We can't give Pasar enough time. Brace yourselves for the beam.
Take this!
I don't know how I've survived. Like, I don't think I've been hit. It's all the dodging. I do have some critical boosts on my ability seeds. Yahtzee! Yeah, the dodge mechanic is good. You can turn the cannon instantly, but it takes a while to get used to. Yeah. Press the L and R stick. Yeah, turn toward when you're facing fast. Yeah. I had increased the camera speeds to max.
Blasted curse it all! How could the mighty Fullmetal Hugger have fallen?
Fullmetal
Your
Hugger.
schemes end now, Pasar. This is the end of your bid for the throne.
So you don't have to worry about your trip to the mana tree.
Fools! You yearn for your own destruction at the hands of the mana goddess! It beggars belief!
Who's really the fool here? Sounds like the whining of a loser who wishes he were worthy enough to be an Alm.
The Alms' pilgrimage is a revered tradition throughout the world.
Iframes?
We have been chosen to preserve the future by the fairy and the elemental spirits.
Your life is your own to live, not to sacrifice for the sake of others.
None of us want to live at the expense of our loved ones. We are their hope for the future.
So you're saying that the Alms are not tethered to this world with petty desires like life and freedom, but an empty existence.
I mean, he's not speaking crazy. Sowing the seeds of doubt.
Waste the rest of your short lives traveling to the mana tree for
Surely
all I
there
care.
must be a way to save everyone.
He got away.
Leave him. I will dispatch the royal guards to deal with it.
What a relief! Thank you all.
Undine.
Oh, what a horrible mess. Fullmetal Hugger interfered with the water flow, which in turn drained away my power. Let me tell you, it has not been fun. But I believe I have you to thank for punishing those imbeciles in my stead. Thank you, Alm of Water.
I came to help not as the Alm, but as the Queen of Illystana. I needed to restore water to my people.
I see. Your final act as queen, then. Fairy
If you
has
can
told
dodge
me
a
lot
wrench,
about
you can dodge a ball.
I can tell
Yes.
by your expression that you've come to your decision, though.
Yes, I am no longer wary of abdicating the throne. With this, Niccolo's good name should have been restored. Shall we return to the capital?
Indubitably.
I am relieved that Undine has been rescued.
Let's let her finish
All's
talking.
well that ends well. We can let you know once we get back.
Yes,
Spirit item. Ooh.
let us return to the capital.
Morley can expand his plot.
I have the spirits to thank. I'm on the right track. My horizons have broadened.
I don't have the points.
Let's
Okay.
plan our next move.
Back to the capital, and then we can return all these side quests. Make our way back. Making our way downtown.
You've returned!
Father, you're all right.
Once the water in the capital began flowing as usual, they cleared me of all charges.
Is that a cat?
I was told that
It's a
Pasar is
bunny
on the run,
cat or
but
something.
we can consider this case closed.
Father, I would like to introduce my travel companions.
It's a pleasure to meet the convoy of Alms, and to see Mew again, Morley Alm of the Moon. You look surprised. Don't you know that nothing escapes these ears of mine? For my part, I hope the rest of Mew Alms,
Yeah,
and Mew
a lot of-
Honorable
everybody has a
Soulguard
tail
will
except
take
for
good care
Val
of
and
Morley and Palomina.
Your Majesty,
Henny.
I'm so happy to hear that you've announced your appointment as the Alm of Water.
What do you mean by that?
Well, Queen Palomina told me in no uncertain terms to keep her status as the Alm a secret.
Usually, the Alm is named with a ceremony by the fountain. It's a big deal. Without the public announcement, everyone assumed that the Alm wasn't chosen yet.
She begged and pleaded with me not to tell anyone. I couldn't tell her no.
I apologize for my unwillingness, Fairy.
Sounds like the Queen's got a stubborn streak.
Petulant child, you will serve time in jail for that. Send him to the dungeon. Oh.
The waters of Illystana are so refreshing.
It's good to see you again, Undine.
Well, I had to attend my alms ceremony, and I wanted to be sure to thank everyone again for all of their help in the ruins. Now then, Palomina, allow me to explain your appointment as the Alm. You have worked hard to give the people of Illystana a place where all walks of life can come together. You made the capital what it is today. It is the very nature of water to flow. You managed to overcome the stagnated worries in your own heart and move forward. This is no small feat. You have shown the great city of Illystana the truth behind their water woes. And in doing so, you managed to dispel your fears and do your duty as queen. Now then, Fairy, if you please.
Of course, Undine.
Oh, it's 1 a.m. All right, Glitch.
Your Majesty.
Thanks so much for hanging out. Saturday should be our next day.
Water
If we're able. Saturday should be our next day. Otherwise, it'll be Monday night. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you again for the follow and the sub today. Great to get to know you. If you haven't, join the Discord.
Be my
Love to chat with you more during the week if you have the time.
I
Saturday around
promise to ensure the continued prosperity of Illystana
11?
by fulfilling my duty.
My
as
wife
the
has a
Alm.
baby shower, so I have to help her get everything set up. It's not for my wife. She's helping organize it, so time is
Now then, my
TBD.
fellow
Discord, I will keep you
I
updated.
believe we
Discord
have
and
a
Twitter is
journey
where
to
I let
complete.
everyone know what's
The
going on.
Alms of
But
Light and Darkness
around
should
11 a.m.
arrive in
PST.
Illystana shortly. Until then, Mew all have time to enjoy the capital. See the sights, try the local delicacies.
We still get to stay in our rooms at the palace, right?
Importance, you know.
Why do I have to go to the inn?
Aw, poor baby.
I'm not a baby. I just wanted to stay together. Oh well, I'll try and be on my best behavior for the Queen.
There is no need to go out of your way.
Awesome.
From now on,
Have a great night,
I am
Glitch. Sleep
simply
well.
Palomina,
Hope to see you again.
Alm of Water. Ian, I know that with you on the throne, our kingdom will flourish.
I will not let you down.
Hey, Yoshi.
I
Hello
know
there.
you will not.
Good to see you.
I am afraid that I must leave Ian's ascension in your paws, Niccolo.
My debt will be repaid with interest, Your Majesty.
I believe our promise is no longer in peril.
I suppose that I might need more instruction on how to govern a kingdom after all.
Looking forward to it, Your Highness.
And so, the queen was named the
Oh.
Alm. A rare occurrence, but it just goes to show that anyone in the world might be bestowed the honor of joining the pilgrimage, no matter their upbringing. Each Alm is chosen based on their own merits. Will I have the chance to ask Fairy the reason why she chose me?
So you can die. Hey, okay, chapter 2 is a lot shorter than chapter 1.
Light and Darkness will be.
Maybe we're not so far.
They're coming by boat, so I guess we can leave as soon as they arrive.
Chapter 1 was
better
very
make sure
long.
we're prepared.
6
just in
hours
case.
it took me, I think.
What's Hina up to at the palace? We haven't spent this long apart since we left Tiania. She might be lonely by herself in a strange new place. That settles it. I'll go check on her.
I'm gonna sneak into the palace. Why not? What could go wrong?
So Hina and the others are in the palace. The Alms probably
on to
have
chapter
real
3
fancy
now.
rooms at the palace for the night.
Oops,
It's
wrong.
late, but maybe I can still try the front entrance? Whatever. I'll figure it out when I get there.
Trying to do one thing really quick. He said there was issues with no. Someone had trouble trying to donate today, so I just wanted to do a quick check. 727 656 8675309. That's the song. Dun, 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 dun. I'm not gonna donate 8,600. What am I doing? Yeah, the graphics are fantastic. The graphics are absolutely. It just it sings. It sings. Oh, weird. I look for this fridges. It's wild.
Let's get a move on.
Something went wrong. Alright, I'll have to try and resync my PayPal account probably. Okay. Onward. Yeah. Yeah, the art style is just fantastic.
Her room's gotta be around here, right? There's someone there.
Oh, you just got done playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Elden Ring, both games with awesome graphics. Now you might play this next. I recommend it. Games these days look so good. They do. Most of them. Star Wars Outlaws, not so much. She killed him.
Hina,
What'd you think
it's
of Rebirth?
just me.
It's my game of the year, hands down.
I figured you might be lonely,
That's the
so I
game of
wanted
the
to check and
decade.
make sure everything's okay.
Oh, you thought I was the lonely one? But you weren't lonely at all, right?
No, of course not. In fact, I was busy making plans for the trip.
Ah, yes, the picture of Soul Guard preparedness.
That's right.
Oop, try to keep it family friendly there, Nature Boy. Appreciate it.
Joking aside, I realized I'm more weak-willed than I thought.
Hina?
If I'm being completely honest, I'm
Doesn't bother me, but we try to keep things family
Scared of what?
except when I play mature rated games.
completing
Then
my
I put the
duty as
warning
the
like,
Alm
hey, it's
and
gonna be rough.
sacrificing my soul. It's terrifying. When we set out on this journey, I hadn't really thought about the consequences of
Rebirth is
becoming the
amazing.
Alm. Of what I'd really be giving up.
Ah,
I never
sentiment.
questioned my role before. It's ingrained in our traditions, after all. Our purpose in this world has
I'll be
always been
replaying
to
Rebirth
continue our way of life.
someday.
The Alms are how we
It's
protect
taken everything
the
within
future.
me not to do it.
But now,
sooner.
after traveling to all these exotic locations and meeting so many different people, both good and bad, I realized...
You've met one bad guy, come on.
Never mind.
And
I'm
moment gone.
probably overthinking it.
I don't want to give up my soul. I want to love you.
Ow!
Oh!
Eoren.
What's up?
Eoren!
Sorry for eavesdropping. Can I ask? If you two could be together forever, would you? Continue living your lives
He was
as you are
introduced in
now,
the prologue.
until you both grow old and gray. If you never want to let each other go, I can make that happen. I can show you a future free of the Alms sacrifice. If you trust me, come to the pier by the market before sunrise. I'll be waiting.
350 straight hours before rebirth. I did over 200. Yeah. I didn't complete all the Chadley challenges. Some of those were just hair pulling madness.
No more alms. Do you think a future without sacrifices is possible?
It was possible
what'll
before.
happen to us and our mission?
Why isn't it possible now?
I want to hear what Eoren has to say.
Hina?
That was your favorite part? Oh, so you're a masochist.
Okay.
Got it.
Let's go talk to
Got
Eoren.
it. The hard mode was insane. Yeah, the combat simulator. Yes, the combat simulator. I didn't finish them all. I was gonna beat myself senseless if I kept doing those combat simulator challenges. I couldn't do it.
Do you remember
I finished
when we were
everything
kids
else
and I got
except
hopelessly
those.
lost just outside of the village?
Oh, yeah. Once I noticed you were gone, I ran out to search for you. When I found you, you were crying, which made me cry.
I know you must have been scared, but it meant a lot that you came to look for me anyway.
Of course, Hina. Even when we were little, I didn't want to be apart from you.
Me too. Val, you know, I've always...
Hina?
Never mind. It can wait until after we meet up with Eoren.
Say the words. Say I love you. Come on. Declare your love.
We left
It'll
without
make the
telling
loss
anybody.
so much more painful.
Do you think we should have included the rest of the group in this? They're alms too.
True, but it's already late. And I know that Karina, for one, was exploring the palace from top to bottom. I bet she's fast asleep by now. Also, I
Just
get the
mastering every
feeling that
character,
everyone
even
else
Zack and
has
Sephiroth.
already
Nice.
come to terms
The combat
with
is
their role
fun.
as alms. But I just can't. I don't want to have to give all of this up. I want to keep living my life. And now that I've realized that, I know that what I really want is to stay here and keep making memories with you, Val.
Screenshot.
It's silly, but I don't want the others to see how selfish I've become. How unworthy I am to be an Alm.
Don't say that! You were personally chosen by an elemental spirit. You'll make a fantastic Alma Fire.
Thanks, Val. That does actually make me feel better.
You're not the only selfish one. I wish I could keep traveling with you forever. Not to the Mana Tree, just anywhere. And everywhere. But I don't know how much stock we can put in Oren's plan. If there's no other choice, I think it's our duty to see this pilgrimage through.
Agreed. I accepted the title, and I will do what needs to be done. But I'd like to know our options first. You know, you're a pretty good soul guard, Val. I was scared to talk about how I was feeling. I thought maybe the others, or even you, Val, might be disappointed in me.
Hina, nothing you say would ever make me think less of you. And I know the rest of the convoy feels the same. They'd listen to what you have to say.
You're right. I'll talk to everyone when we get back.
But first, we gotta hear Eoren out.
Eoren. I've been suspicious of this guy since the beginning. He's the big bad. I just know it.
Good. You're willing to take a chance on me.
Take a chance.
We want to hear you out at least. What is it that you plan to do?
Correct, Nature Boy.
How can you make it so that alms aren't needed?
So now he's been trying to find a way
Won't the world fall to ruin if the alms don't sacrifice their souls to the mana tree and replenish the depleted mana
sacrifices.
It won't. I'm going to change the unjust laws of fate that rule this world of ours. I can fix it all, and the world will be better for it. For people like Hina and Liza.
Liza? You mean like Liza?
It figures you'd know her. She was a soul guard from Tiania like you. After she completed her mission, we settled down together. She's the love of my life.
Oh, we heard she got married, but didn't know who her partner was.
Is she okay? Where is she?
She's around. Still in Guju, actually. 4 years ago, she was named the Alm of Earth.
Liza became an Alm? But didn't disaster befall Guju?
Just because the village was destroyed doesn't mean everyone was lost. But living on the edge of a knife, waiting for fate to strike you down is no life at all. I need your help to change this world for good.
So, not exactly. So, just all we know is that the mana of Earth, the power that infuses the Earth spirit, was waning. And so, because she was not going to fulfill her duty as an Alm and sacrifice her soul to restore the mana, it destroyed the whole town, the whole region, and she turned to stone. So, that's all we know so far.
So, why ask the two of us?
Any Alm would be fine, but I don't know. When I look at you two, I see a lot of me and Liza in you.
Yeah, they tried to run away together.
That's why I need you both to help me. What do you say? Want to change the world?
I want to see the future that Val and I can make together.
Sounds like I'm at your service, Eoren.
I knew I could count on the pair of you. Hop aboard and let me show you what I found.
Did something happen to Liza and Guju?
These days, she has a hard time moving. And it seems that she's still considered the Alm of our village, even after all these years. But I just can't let her go to the mana tree.
Where are you taking us?
A small island with a place called Rhaenus Shrine, where we can perform the ritual.
What ritual?
It's a ritual that allows another person to borrow the life energy of an Alm.
That sounds dangerous. Will this ritual hurt Hina in any way?
Everything will work out.
Yeah.
Using the power of a person chosen by the elementals, I can make it so the Alms won't have to sacrifice themselves, just like in the past.
Oh, you mentioned something about that on the Prim. Is that why you're traveling the world right now?
He's gonna take
Yep.
Hina's
I've
life
been searching everywhere for a way to
gain
fix things.
power.
I'd be willing to do just about anything as long as it's for Liza. And that's how I happened upon the two of you.
You know, the two young lovers have expressed their desires for one another. You know bad things are gonna happen.
What's that?
That is Rhaenus Shrine. It was built back in the time of Fadiel to honor the elementals and give thanks to the spirits. The elemental spirits are more in tune with things like this altar, so it's a good place to perform this ritual. I'm gonna head straight for the altar and get things set up. The terrain is a bit tricky here,
So watch your step.
Careful, Hina. It really is hard to keep your footing here.
Thanks, Val. Such a mysterious place we found ourselves in. Each breath of air feels so crisp and clean.
Bruh.
The breeze is nice too.
Scenery.
Val, I figured out what I really want. I want to go back to Tiania. With you. I want to hear the rumbles of our volcano as we go about our lives. Smiling, laughing, enjoying each other. Is that selfish of me?
Hina, of course it's not. I want the same thing. That's the
Like,
whole
it's
reason I came
basic,
here.
but gorgeous.
Really? You too? Then I'm glad it's not just me.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Let's get started. Go stand in the center of the altar.
Hina, good luck.
Not so fast. You too, Val.
What? Me?
This ritual allows someone to borrow another's life force, remember? Hina needs your support physically to hold her up.
I'd rather you were with me anyway, Val. Please.
Well, okay.
And we're going to be coming to the end of the stream here after this, I think.
Is it weird that standing up here makes me nervous?
Yeah, it's weird. I'm not nervous. I'm with you. And we'll be together from here on out.
PC.
Lam ratila konuila mila raila fonil zara seki sakri fukri jadila roto lazula tura lola lazul
Hang on.
shunula shuzra tula rela.
Yeah, sketchy sounding spell.
Oren, what are you doing? This feels like...
You've got it, Val. This ritual is actually used to draw out the abilities of people with particular powers. In other words, you, Val, can reduce living things to their essence, their core stones.
Into what?
When Liza told me about this little boy from her village who could crystallize monsters, I figured she was kidding. It sounded like a silly myth. But once I saw you in action, I realized you might be the answer I've been searching for. All I needed was the ritual in order to use your powers. And now, I'll have the core stone of an Alm. With it, I'll be one step closer to accomplishing what I set out to do. Hina!
He got the Infinity Stones, that's right. And that's why she was never a playable character.
You're coming with me to Elusia Isle.
Oren, this isn't... We didn't want this. You said we could be together. We trusted you.
I had to, Val. But her sacrifice won't be in vain. I promise you.
Val.
Hina, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen. I didn't mean to do this. It's all my fault. If I didn't have these stupid powers, you'd be...
I always thought we'd get married and have lots of children. He'd grow into a wise old man, and I'd be by your side through the years. That was the future I wanted for us.
Hina, no!
Ooh, screenshot. Oh, now we get a song. Kids are home. Sorry about that. Dog freaking out right in a tender moment. So what does that mean for our village now that our Alm is gone? Yikes. And that was chapter 3. Okay, we're moving through them pretty quick now.
Turned into a core stone? I had noticed when monsters transformed into rocks during fights, but I didn't know it was your doing, Val.
You're sitting here feeling sorry for yourself, but Eoren isn't the only one to blame for this fiasco.
I know.
You know? Like you know that it's your whole job to prevent things like this from happening, Mr. Soulguard?
Karina, is this really the time?
No. She's right. I have no right to call myself a soul guard.
You won't even stand up for yourself? Pathetic.
How should we proceed?
What do you mean? You all still have a duty to fulfill at the Mana Tree. And Val is still charged with protecting the Alms along the way. That hasn't changed. With the loss of the Alm of Fire, the village of Tiania is in grave danger. The longer you hesitate, the wider the damage may spread.
But how can I possibly make it to the Mana Tree when I can't even protect a single person?
Where do you think you're going?
Karina, leave him be. I know how you feel, but you're only pouring salt into the wound at this point.
Oh, come on, Morley. Don't tell me you're not mad at Val, too.
Of course I am. But yelling at him now won't help. He should have talked to us before taking Hina on this fool's errand. But what's done is done.
I just don't get it. How could this have happened to Hina?
We received word this morning that Dorfer Volcano is active. The extent of the damage is not yet known. Eruptions will scorch the earth with fire from every fissure.
Call it a night after this
so goes the saying.
Scene.
The village is vulnerable.
What about Val? If he quits, will we have to make the pilgrimage to the Mana Tree on our own?
A complex conundrum, to be sure. I do not think it wise to withdraw with Val in this state.
Perhaps I can make Val see reason. All he needs is a nudge in the right direction. Leave this to me. Consider it payment from your assistance with my wrongful imprisonment.
Father knows what he's doing. Let him try.
Yeah, well, maybe you can knock some sense into that thick head of his.
He's suffered enough as it is. I doubt he could handle another blow to his mind or body after what he's been through.
And now the wife is home. So, really need to get to a point where I can wrap this up.
I have a duty to the rest of the Alms. They need protection. They need me. But how can I protect everyone when I'm the reason Hina... And how do I even face them? I wish none of this had ever happened.
All right.
Once we get back, if we'd never left the pier, everything would be different, Hina.
Perfect. All right, let's get to the save point, and then we'll call it a night. Big stuff. Big story changes. Expected. Expected. But still, Chapter 3 was basically all story, so that's awesome. All right, folks. I'm going to call it there. Thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate you. If you're on the YouTube side, don't forget to like, follow, all that jazz. If you're on the Twitch, drop a follow. Appreciate y'all. We're going to try and be back another day this week. Saturday is my normal day, but we got a lot of activities happening. If Saturday doesn't happen, we'll be back next Monday around 8 p.m. Pacific. But stay tuned to Discord and Twitter for the times if things change or I get a random one on the fly. Thank you, one and all. Have a great night, and we'll see you again next time. And as we do it here, catch you on the flippity flip.